Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brian Shanae, and today I have a couple of things that I picked up from Target and also GameStop, so please stay tuned.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
And we're back. So like I said, there was a couple of things that I picked up from Target and also GameStop. I think I'm going to start with GameStop first. So I went to GameStop and I realized there was these couple of Funko Pops that have released where I had pre-ordered them on Amazon where it said it was going to release like early January, and I was like, I cannot wait that long when they're out right now in stores. Why would I wait till January? That's insane, right? So I went to GameStop and here is the bag. And as you all may know, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So anyways, I am right here, as you notice. I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. I'll just say right now, I was very disappointed in the last season. My hopes and dreams just crushed and crumbled. Like really just crumbled for the last season. But I have risen again because they're going to have a prequel, which is basically going to be talking about the history of the Targaryens and where they came from, and history of the dragons and the origin of the dragons and what have you. So with that, I have, like I said, I have been reborn. I'm back into loving Game of Thrones. I recommend only watching seasons 1 through 7. Skip the season 8 because it's crappy, and yeah, I rather just had ended it with season 7 and just kept me guessing on what the ending was going to be, because that last season was just awful. But anyway, so the first pop that I got, which is based off of Game of Thrones, was Sansa Stark. If you've seen the TV series, if you read the book, you would know. Pretty much know about. She is Eddard Stark's daughter, oldest daughter, Catherine Stark's daughter as well, also Arya's big sister. So this is the pop that I got. I really love this one. This is based on the last season, of course, but I liked the design of the pop. I liked everything in the detail they put in this pop. So here is the front, here's the side, here's the back where it shows the collection, the newest collection of pops that came out, the new wave, pretty much. Here is the other side, here's the top, and here's the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and take her out of the box so you can get a closer look at what she looks like. I do have a turntable to show my pops, but I really just want to hold her because this looks amazing. I love the details of her, pretty much of her dress. She is, in this moment, the Queen of Winterfell. And so you will notice that here are the direwolves right here, pretty much designed as her crown that she's wearing. She looks really badass, pretty much saying that she's gone through enough, she's seen it all. Nobody can mess with her. So she is the queen. Like, if you've seen it, this is pretty much her as the Queen of Winterfell. So here it is up close, where it looks like the red leaves from that tree. I forget what the tree is. I lost my train of thought just thinking about it. But this is the front. Here is the side, and yes, she has red hair. Here is the back, which has detail of the crown again, and also her hair. Here's the other side, and we're back to the front. So this is the first Funko that I got from GameStop, which is Sansa Stark. So here's that. And also, if you haven't noticed this, I got this from Box Lunch. It was an exclusive where it had the Icy Viserion. I can leave that link up above if you want to get a chance to look at that video. But this is pretty much showing the Night King and Icy Viserion. So yeah, Game of Thrones goes with, yeah. Anyways, the next Funko Pop that I got, which goes along with Game of Thrones, is Theon Greyjoy. Now, as we all may know, or people that have read the Game of Thrones or seen Game of Thrones, Theon was on people's bad list, shit list, for a very long time. I will say this last season, I feel like he redeemed himself, and I applaud him for redeeming himself after that chaos and everything that he had created, and also everything that he had gone through in order to have a an epiphany of what he was doing and what he was doing wrong. But yeah, so this is Theon Greyjoy. So here's the front, here is the side, here is the back, and here's the other side, here's the top and the bottom. And I'm going to take him out so you can also get a better look at him. He has great detail as well. This is based on, like I said, the last season. So he has an arrow that has fire on it. It's really cool. I really like the detail of it. So this is Theon up close with bow and arrow, and the arrows and flames. So, and it does look more real, like he's sweating or he's ready to fight. So he's in that stance where he's about to kick some ass. So here he is from the front. Here is the side. So you can see his boots and everything, his armor, everything he's wearing. Here is the back, which has a detail of his hair. And also here's the side again. And then we're back to the front. So like I said, Theon had redeemed himself in the last season. So I give him that. But these are the two things that I got from GameStop. I have Sansa Stark, and then I have Theon Greyjoy, which they two kind of complement each other, because she does come together with Theon, and she forgives him, and she loves him as a brother because he saved her. Yeah, he saved her from Ramsay Bolton. So yeah, it complements each other. But yes, so that is what I got from GameStop. So let's move on to the next stuff that I got. So let's get started. So the next thing that I got is from Target, and if you can't already see, it's books. Yay, books, love books. Hello, look at everything. I love books, I love Funkos, I just love it. But anyway, so I went to Target, and so it was a day where I told my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, to go ahead and pick out a book that you think you would enjoy, that we can read at least 2 chapters each night before you go to bed. Okay, so we go into Target. She knows exactly where the books are. They're pretty much in the back, close to where the Funko Pops are, and the toys, and the movies, and the CDs, and all that, and books, what have you, yeah. And so the first thing that she saw, and she fell in love with it and said she wanted it. And we have already started reading it. We're almost like halfway done. But she immediately grabbed it out of the shelf. Like, I didn't tell her anything about it. She just grabbed it. And it's crazy because it's a coincidence, because I had met one of the authors of this book, because I'm located in Columbus, and she had brought this up about it was coming out. And then when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, it came out. And literally I was excited, and it was just crazy how my daughter picked out this book. So the book is called Hope, and it's by Alyssa Milano with Debbie Burgo, which is the author that I met. I did a video about the book signing and everything, so I can leave a link up in the cards as well if you want to check out that video. But it's a project. It says Hope Project Middle School. This is a middle grade. My daughter's 4 years old, and she wanted a middle grade book, which is absolutely fine. That she loves this book so much. We're halfway through already. But it's also illustrations by Eric S. Keys. So yeah, so this book is really cool. From what we've read so far, that I have read with my daughter, she's loved it so much. She always like, I want to know more about Hope and Sam and Marie and Camilla and all that. I'm like, okay. Well, okay. After you take your bath and everything, we'll go ahead and read our 2 chapters for the night. But yeah, so this is Hope. And I'll go ahead and read the back so you get understanding of what this is about. And I know it's a series, so another book is going to be coming out and so on and what have you. And it says, meet Hope Roberts. She's 11 years old. She loves her rescue dogs, Galaxy Girl comic books, and science. Or let me read that. That sounded like a run-on sentence. It says, meet Hope Roberts. She's 11 years old. She loves her rescue dogs, Galaxy Girl comic books, and science. Hope believes it's always a good day to champion a cause, defend an underdog, and stand up for her friends. And most of all, she believes in dreaming big. But though Hope seems super strong on the outside, there's another side of her too. She's just a regular girl trying to survive middle school. And then it says, this new series from actor and activist Alyssa Milano has a message to young readers everywhere. You can make a difference. You can help change the world. So, like, after just reading this alone, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like, my daughter, like, literally, I tell you, I kid you not, my daughter loves this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Lord. I don't know where that came from. I think I'm losing my voice. That's scary. But anyway, my daughter loves this book so much. And I'm losing my voice. That's crazy. But anyway, okay, it's coming back. I promise you. I'm okay, everybody. I promise. But my daughter, I kid you not, she loves this book so much. And I definitely recommend it to anybody with young children or whoever, a niece, nephew, cousin, or what have you, if you know a young child that's trying to learn to read or want to be more involved with reading. I find this book very fascinating. It's definitely a fun book. I even enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Like, as I'm reading it to my daughter, I'm enjoying the book myself. So I definitely would keep, like, look out for this book because it is out and it is amazing. And the cover is just captivating as it is. So the first book that I got from Target is Hope. I'll leave that right here. Then the second book I got that just came out, I believe, last month. I heard so much about it, the rave of it, and the backstory, a little bit of some of the story about the book that I actually enjoyed, and I was wanting to dig in so much. It was just amazing. I love the cover. It's captivating. Like, captivating is my main word, I guess, in this video. But it just brought a lot to me. It caught my eye. And so it is Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. She, like, doesn't this cover just look amazing? And even says an unflinchingly honest, eye-opening story that's sure to keep readers talking. And that was said by Angie Thomas, who wrote The Hate U Give and On the Come Up. But yeah, so this looks amazing as it is. Look at the cover. It's gorgeous. I love it. And here's the spine. And then if you take the cover off, it's pure white. And then it has the blue foiling on there. But anyways, let me go ahead and read the synopsis to see if you might be interested in this book. I know I am, because I heard so much about it and I just want to get into the fun with it. So I want to know. I want to be part of that what's going on with everybody in this book. So the synopsis, it says here, Simone Garcia Hampton is starting over at a new school, and this time things will be different. She's making real friends, making a name for herself as student director of Rent, and making googly eyes at Miles, the guy who makes her feel like she's the most important person in the room. The last thing she wants is for word to get out that she's HIV positive, because last time the backlash nearly crushed her. When Simone and Miles start dating for real, she's introduced to a whole new world of longing. As sex becomes more and more of a possibility, Simone knows she has to tell him she's positive, but she's terrified of how he'll react. Then she finds an anonymous note in her locker, one that threatens to expose her if she doesn't break up with Miles. As much as Simone wants to keep her secret and keep her new life intact, she knows there's only one option: taking charge and controlling her own truth, even if that means doing what she fears most and risking her chance at first love. So that is deep already. Like, I'm like, okay, this is deep. This is real deep. And so this is the author right here. Cameron Garrett grew up in New York and began her writing career at 13 when she was selected as a Time for Kids reporter, interviewing celebrities like Warren Buffett and Kristen Bell. Since then, her writing has appeared on MTV and in HuffPost and Rookie magazine, and she was recently selected as one of the Teen Vogue's 21 under 21 girls and femmes who are changing the world. When she's not writing, she studies film at NYU, and she's a proud advocate for diverse stories and storytellers in any medium. Full Disclosure is her first novel. So this literally is her first novel, and this is going crazy. Like, this is buzzing everywhere, and I'm super excited to reading it and knowing more pretty much about the main character, Simone. So yes, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. So that is it. That is all that I received from, or what I got from GameStop and Target. But that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed me almost losing my voice, which was sort of crazy, but it's back. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. See ya.